Do you struggle to strike the ball correctly with every club in your bag? Do you understand ball position, how that affects how you strike the golf ball? Today, I'm going to help you with that. Okay, so the most important thing on how you strike the golf ball and deliver the club to the golf ball is ball position. If your ball position is incorrect, this will affect your angle of attack and your low point in the swing. So for instance, here's my sand wedge in the middle of the stance. So I set up there, you'll see that my spine is straight over the ball. Driver here, I will then set up, ball will be inside my left heel and my spine tilts back. This helps me deliver the club on the correct angle of attack, hence making me strike the ball better. So the two positions that are important, the ball middle of the stance, the driver inside the left heel. Then there's an area between these 2 points that is filled by the rest of the clubs. So we will show you exactly what I mean. Here's my sand wedge, okay? What I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you if I position that ball wrong, what happens. So I'm going to use my most lofted wedge, 58. I'm going to pop it in the middle of the stance, which is perfect. What that does with the angle of the club, that allows me to get the working of the attack up and down on the golf ball. So the angle of attack will be down. So if I do it correctly, so I'm going to put my feet together, and a simple way of getting ball position correct is I've got the ball in the middle, I'm going to move them equal amount, that's bang in the center, I'm going to set up, I'm going to play my 58-degree wedge, and then my attack angle there, because the ball position is absolutely correct for my wedge, is -6. That's 6 degrees down, which is what I'd expect from my wedges there, okay? So if I was to do that wrong, and I'll show you why ball position is important, you will see there, if I now do the same drill, and I don't pop the feet equal amount, but the ball's now an inch forward of center, what's going to happen, you can see I've lost my strike there, and the reason being my attack angle, because the ball was too far forward, is now 0.2 up, which is very bad for a wedge, slightly behind the ball with the strike. So that's why ball position is really important, especially wedges. Now the other end of the bag, driver, again, is more so, because where I'm looking at angle of attack with driver is about 4 to 5 degrees up. Hence the ball is inside the left heel. So if we get the ball position wrong again, this will affect the numbers. Feet together. I'm going to leave the left foot there because I know that the ball is in line with my left instep. I'm going to move my right foot. What you'll see this does, actually, as I put the ball forward, my spine just tilts slightly, okay? So the ball position now has created a slight spine tilt here, which means my club will be rising up through impact, hopefully around 4 to 5 degrees on the way up. So here we go. So there's my ball strike, sounded pretty nice. If we look at angle of attack is 2.8 up, that's not bad. 4 is normally my perfect number. So we would see there that I've hit up on the ball, I've got the right angle of attack, and I've got a decent shot. Now, watch what happens if ball position is incorrect, hence too far back. So you'll see here, I'm going to pop the ball probably 3 inches inside the heel. A lot of amateur golfers don't get the ball far enough forward, don't hit up on the ball enough. Now what you've got to remember now is, with the ball being back in the stance slightly, the club is going to hit the ball earlier. So it's probably still on the way down because it's at that low point. It hasn't got to low point yet, so it hasn't got a chance to rise. So if I set up here, look, 3 to 4 inches inside the heel, and then from there make my shot, you'll also see, because the ball is back a little bit, I'm not tilting as much. The natural angle isn't created. So from here, so struck that a little bit out the neck. Reason being, if you look at my angle of attack, I've hit down 3 degrees. Now that angle of attack is created from the wrong ball position. So you can be trying to hit up on a driver, but if the ball position is wrong, which doesn't allow the tilt of the spine, you can't strike that correctly. Now that applies to every club in your golf bag between the centre and inside the left heel. So the area between them points is where you must get that ball position right. That example proves ball position helps strike and angle of attack. For more tips and drills, follow me, Mark Sturgis, my YouTube channel.